Stop trying to meditate. Building the habit is so hard. You need to try this instead. Have you tried to meditate? I have tried to meditate probably like every 2 years ish. I'm like, man, I should really meditate. That would be really good for me. I should do that. And then, I do it for like 3 minutes, maybe. I download the app. I put it on my calendar. I put reminders. I put notifications. I make alarms on my phone. And then, that one time is the only time I did it. But we don't necessarily need to meditate to get the benefits. So let's just start with why meditation is so hard for people with ADHD. You have to build a habit, and building habits sucks, and it's really hard, and you might want to do the thing and you still can't do the thing because you got to find time. You got to do you got to do the thing. Doing the thing is the whole thing about ADHD that makes life hard. And then on top of that, the endless racing thoughts issue. I mean, it can be so beneficial in certain ways, but it is not beneficial if you're trying to quiet your mind, especially like having zero stimuli. Like, the whole point of meditation is to be still, to feel still, to have your mind be still, your body be still. But that is just one avenue into what meditation is all about. So in order to find an alternative to meditation that is better for ADHD or neurodivergent people, is to figure out what is the actual benefit of meditation in the first place, which in my opinion, I could be wrong, is to be present, to experience life in the present moment without any future, any past, just being here now. And in being present, you can't be engulfed in the past and the things you regret, or the future and the things that make you anxious. And you can't think about the conversation you had last week and how you said that thing, and maybe that person thinks something terrible about you now, because who says that kind of thing? You don't need to, if you're in the present, you're automatically in a positive, attracting state, because nothing can bother you from the past or the future. And most of the time, in this exact moment, there really isn't that much to be upset about. Most of the time. In fact, there's plenty of things to be happy about, like your body functions, and, the sun is out, and simple things become amplified in their beauty. So we don't need to meditate if we can achieve this presentness with other tools. So these are a few alternatives for you. The first one is exercise, which is great for ADHD people in the first place. You get all kinds of benefits from exercise. Your brain does stuff, and your physiological connections do stuff, and you honestly feel amazing. Like, one of my favorite things is hiking. And when you hike so hard and you get to the top of a mountain, or a beautiful view out, it's like your body has been worked so hard, and you get this payoff of this beautiful view, but you are also getting a payoff of endorphins. Like, literally your body is rewarding you. And people lacking dopamine, this is such a powerful feeling. And people talk about runner's high. Well, I call that hiker's high. And you can probably get it doing almost anything as long as you exert a decent amount of energy. And I don't know about you guys, but rhythm and flow and movement, that can have a really powerful effect on being present in the moment for me. And so, like, if I'm hiking and it's like step, step, breathe, step, step, breathe, step, step, breathe, that sequence and that rhythm can just absorb me. And I could hike for hours with nearly no thought in my mind, just absorbing the sun, absorbing the views, absorbing the sensations, and it makes me feel extremely present, even though I am physically moving my body. And for others, it might not be hiking, it might be something else, but I would say physical exertion, especially in a rhythmic motion, is going to be really beneficial for you. Like, in meditation, they tell you that you should count your breath and, in 2, 3, 4, out 2, 3, 4. That's very similar to how you might pair your breathing with your movement when you're doing exercise. When you're jogging, when you're walking, when you're hiking, When you're dancing, I bet dancing is probably going to do this for a lot of people. Maybe you should try picking up hula hooping. Maybe you should, I don't know, you could probably find 100 different physical exercises and movements that will give you this present feeling. And the next one is just being outdoors in general. I am biased, but being outdoors, I believe, literally grounds us. It is calming to the nervous system. We were designed to live outdoors. We were designed to be in nature. And so if you are not having enough time outside, that's going to make you feel disconnected from the present moment, because you weren't built to be looking at a screen within these 4 square walls. You were built and designed to be out in nature, scavenging for food, living a simple, present, aware life. So spend more time outside, okay? Go outside. After this video, go outside. And the next one is going to be creative outlets like painting, drawing, any kind of crafting or artwork that you feel really in tune with or that you really enjoy. Knitting, crocheting. For me, when I was in high school, I could put on a song without words and let it loop for hours. I think the longest I did it was maybe 5 or 6 hours, and I would just paint and paint and paint. I was really big on artwork. Maybe I'll put a couple pictures up here so just, so you guys can see. I could just sit and hyper focus on my artwork for hours on end, and it was the most soothing, most calming, most relaxing, most present thing that probably one of the most present activities I ever did. There were so many times in my life where I was dealing with negative things in my life, like family issues and friend issues and partner issues and just me issues. I was able to use art as an incredible outlet a lot of times, an outlet as well as not a distraction, but a meditation, being able to be present in the moment and not think about anything else. And so you can find other things, but these are just some examples of what worked for me. It's probably different for everybody, but these could be really great opportunities for you. And the hyper focus thing is, again, there's benefits to ADHD. Hyper focus can be a benefit here because for the artwork, you could sit probably for hours if you don't have kids, or if you have a deal worked out where you can have someone babysit for a day or a half day. You could probably just sit and hyper focus and that's a meditation session that lasts 6 hours, kinda, sorta. And so really quick, why is this so much better for neurodivergent ADHD people? Well, number one is obvious. You can make it be something you already love. You can tie this into any current hobby. If you're a hobby hopper, you could just hop between hobbies that give you the benefit that meditation gives you of being present. So if you change interests, you can still gain the benefit. Just, try to tie in that presentness to whatever your current interest is. There's more novelty and ability to cater to your own preferences. In meditation, there's it seems like there's rules, it feels like there's rules. You have to count your breath, you have to sit in silence, you should sit cross-legged, and all of these things, but there's not really any rules to life, really. Okay, so if you can find presentness in a different way, then you should do it the way that feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Everything in your life, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Now, I know you have to go to work and you have to make money so that you can get by in this society. But as far as your leisure activities, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. If trying to meditate feels like a pain in the ass, you should probably just not do it. You should just do something else that gives you the benefit of being present in the moment. And then, of course, the habit building. Screw habit building. It's too hard. Just tie in the benefits with something you already love, something you already make time for easily. So simple video, that's all I have. I appreciate you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like the video. If you would like to find your way back to the forest, make sure you subscribe. And if there's any other spirituality or like manifestation practices or tools that you would like converted into an ADHD friendly or neurodivergent friendly way, please leave them in the comments. I would love to hear, and I am happy to put a spin on anything that you guys have an idea about. So thank you. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.